We all want to fall in love. Have that beautiful bliss with someone that you can share as much as you want with. Someone who you can safely explore sexual boundaries and sexual fantasies, as well as having that deep, intuitive, emotional connection. And when it's the right person, it's easy to fall in love, right? Or is it? Is it possible that you could actually be hindering yourself from falling in love? What does it actually take to fall for someone and for someone to fall for you? Well, that's exactly what we're gonna get into today. Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Kit, your personal dating coach. And in today's video, we're gonna go through what it takes to fall in love. And don't forget, if you are new here, make sure you like and subscribe because I'm here to help you find the relationship that you desire. Now let's jump into the video. The first thing it takes for us to fall in love is to give up on perfection. This is the mantra that we need to start having. You're not trying to find an incredible guy, but you're trying to find a guy who you can have an incredible connection with. We place too much emphasis and focus on what we think the other person should be, instead of enough focus on what the relationship could be. What kind of relationship can we have with this specific individual? We have to give up the notion that life would be perfect with anyone, or that the perfect person will give us life. There is no perfect person. So whatever list you have for a guy to be, throw it out. Trust me, just get rid of it. It's okay to want him to have, the same fundamental values. Of course, that's important. But having a checklist blocks you from the excitement and the spontaneity of discovering that incredible connection with someone new, or from someone who's already in your life who you never would have even expected. And we also have to let go of the perfect way of meeting someone. Look, we know that ideally, no one wants to meet the love of their life on a dating app. That's no secret. But if you do meet a guy on there who you truly connect with, does that really matter in the grand scheme of spending the rest of your lives together? I mean, heck, back in the day, it's your parents who would decide who you would marry. I mean, they were basically a dating app for you, but they chose your matches, not you. The next thing that it takes for us to fall in love is when we let go of being completely and utterly understood in every way possible. You may not be completely understood in every way by the person that you love, and that's okay. Heck, there are several things that it takes us years to understand about ourselves. So how can we put that expectation and pressure on someone else? And if we can accept that it does take time to truly understand things about our own nature, then letting go of the feeling that this person has to fully comprehend us is much easier to accept. Open, honest communication is vital for understanding, especially understanding things that your partner may never truly grasp, and that they may be things that they haven't quite figured out for themselves, which can prohibit them from understanding specific things about us. Or maybe the way they've been raised, or part of the culture that they've been raised in, means they will never understand certain things. Or maybe race, or gender, or religion, or how society treats us all differently. This doesn't make you any less right for each other, so long as you can express and accept. It's not how much of each other do you understand that defines the quality of your relationship, but how you handle things when you don't understand each other is the true testament. It's like when they say, it's not about when life knocks you down, but it's about how you get up when life does knock you down. Next thing to fall in love, when we realize that we are a little bit crazy. Now, this is the opposite of what we'd expect. To us, we are a perfectly reasonable and a pretty decent person. The problem, we feel, is with everyone else. It's other people that are the problem, is what we tell ourselves. Of course, when you knock on the door, you knock 3 times. Nobody just knocks twice. And of course, if you see a spider in your bedroom and then you lose sight of it, you're not sleeping in that room anymore. Maturity is admitting that we can, and often are, idiotic and irrational at times. With big things like where we might choose to go on an obscure holiday, all the way to the minor things, to which way you like your pillows to face on your bed. We've not resolved past hurts. We can often misconstrue someone's motives. Sometimes we're guided by impulse instead of insight. And sometimes we are prey to anxiety. These things make us all lovable idiots in our own right. And the sooner you can accept how much of a lovable idiot you are, the easier it's going to be for you to fall for someone and for someone to fall for you. And the next thing that it's going to take is when we are happy to be taught and when we are calm about teaching. A sign that we are capable of love is being able to accept the idea that in some crucial ways, our partner will have much more insight and be more sensible than we are. We admit that they have much to teach us, and we can accept those lessons with good grace. We can't afford to let our jealousy, our pride, or our ego get in the way of real great moments of opportunity for growth in ourselves. Around some very important things, they will be the teacher and we the student. But the same must hold for us. We must be ready, but more importantly, be willing to be a good teacher for them, demonstrating patience, kindness, and forgiveness. If there are things in which they lack, it's not something to judge them on or to hold against them, but see it as an opportunity that they can grow with you, where they can admire where you make up for their shortcomings, inspire them even. Truly great relationships are built around the idea that they are educational experiences for you and for him. If you're looking for a guide to spark up your love life, make sure you subscribe to this wonderful tribe. And as always, keep it slick. How?